And I love when Steve experiments. Steve's gone mad.
Yeah, bring up Steve.
What is he doing? Bring him up. There's Steve.
Misa JoINrbs. No, I'm just joking. That's a joke that plays off the episode title. Only one of those this week. Only one. A lot of people complained that I lost track of.
You don't even have to fight the fucking enemies.
I headed a bit too far down the path of the meme.
It all started off so well. Oh, the day was going so well.
Dude, weed! A raider. I shot down a medium? That's right.
The week began with a crashed raider in Canada. And Beagle sort of scraped the bottom of the barracks to put together a team of 5 lance corporals and a couple of specialists. It was a perfectly functional team, but not as strong as some of the other teams he's been sending out, and he was definitely going to have to play a little bit more carefully for this one.
Need some water from my water body. My XCOM mug's in the shop. I have a broken carburetor.
Team loaded onto one of the weirdest maps in the game, where like you're fighting in ruins on the top of a still intact building. I don't even know. Anyway, line of sight in this area is sort of weird, and Beagle took things slowly, and I thought that was good and all. Pulled a sectoid pod, all's going well, and then what on earth is this move with Dogboy? Where are we going?
Here's Dogboy! Just pokes the shotgun through.
This seemed extremely ambitious to me, and lucky not to pull any more pods. Turned out okay, which was great, but like, wow.
Dude, weed! Ah!
So anyway, Beagle was able to finish off the first pod of sectoids with a little help from a rocket to keep things moving. And he heard some more sectoids and a meld canister on the map. Now, he'd been moving pretty quickly so far in the mission, and so it would have been great to pick up that meld, but it's not too surprising, really, that he wasn't able to. At this stage in the game, with laser weapons, but still basic level armor and consumables, and on this mission, low-level soldiers as well, combat's always going to be sort of the same. Your laser weapons are extremely good at shooting, so you're going to shoot stuff. And other than that, you might use Sapper to uncover enemies, shoot a rocket at them or something like that, but there isn't that much flexibility in what you can really do yet. And that's how the mission played out, with soldiers killing sectoids with laser weapons. It ended up being only sectoids on the mission, and then eventually a door breach to kill the 2 outsiders remaining.
Da 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 da! You got a clown in the White House. Nice, easy, crashed medium. It's fine when you kill half the crew with Stingray missiles before it even hits the ground.
Beagle came home with a nice haul. Obviously no meld canister on the mission, but I think that's excusable in this situation. And hey, he didn't even get Dogboy killed, so that was nice too.
I get to the side in 6 days if I want this guy.
I've always found these laser rifle requests to be sort of interesting, because the soldiers are very valuable, but the laser rifles are so expensive to build at this point in the game. And it takes such a long time to build them that you sort of have to have built extra in advance, because you always want them to be, you know, getting sent out on missions with your soldiers. However, this is sort of a cool way to replenish your barracks with high-level soldiers if you happen to have built 5 laser rifles, and hypothetically, if several of your high-level soldiers were killed needlessly or wounded for a very long... it's a hypothetical, right?
Whoa! Okay. The incredible power of steam!
With a thermo generator complete to power all of Beagle's mid-game buildings, he sold a few corpses to get a foundry going, and then checked in on the memorial to make sure he didn't have to upgrade the wall to fit any more names yet. Scanning forward toward advanced laser weapons, he ran into a swarming abduction.
On the hologlobe.
I have to do it though. Oh no! Oh my god! Is it literally Stalingrad? Where was it? No, it's St. Petersburg. Someone was saying you're literally sending conscripts to Stalingrad.
Beagle sold some stuff for more officer ribbons and got Boganova promoted to lieutenant, and managed to put together a team that was actually okay, utilizing a bit of exhaustion on the roster to get Black Dragon as a sniper sergeant in particular. He was obviously going to be a linchpin of the mission, and getting him and Durandon set up in good positions with nice lines of sight around the map was going to be key.
Quite a mission name.
Things got off to a quick start with Seekers patrolling in and sort of all grouping up on the same square before Beagle had time to take cover. He decided to go for an Alpha Strike turn against them and wasn't able to kill all of them, but relied on smoke to protect his soldiers.
They're shifting their attack. A lot of heat on me. On the move. They're flanking us.
420, blaze it!
Incoming on.
Woo! Oh, I feel good!
He was able to finish them up the next turn.
My name Beagle and I play XCOM. Game easy.
From that point, with 3 pods still active and patrolling on the map, Beagle got a little bit lucky and was able to move down the side of the map to high ground for his snipers with great lines of sight. From there, he pretty much just hunkered in good cover and got nice shots off against enemies, killing them quite efficiently, rolling pretty well in the shots, and having a strategic advantage to begin with anyway. I'm going to let Beagle narrate the rest of the mission. Sit back and enjoy.
Meld? What the fuck is meld? I like the pizza. I like the meatballs. Floater want a spaghetti. A bigger spaghetti for Floater.
Okay, I'm going to keep narrating it then. Beagle pulled a floater pod, he shot them, and they all died. They didn't, do anything, and he won the mission.
Really solid. And now we've got 3 rookies promoted, which is good.
Having 3 rookies promoted is really nice and helps widen the roster a little bit, which will help a lot if it suffers any losses in, say, the next mission maybe. Also, note that Beagle picked up 20 alloys from this mission and 13 Illyrium, despite it not even being a UFO. That's from Floater and Seeker corpses. Pretty amazing.
Operation coming up soon. Boy, you know what'd suck? If a terror mission happened right as the covert operation was going.
Spoilers, it does, but not the way Beagle's thinking.
Okay, advanced beam lasers. Yeah, I think it's probably armor time.
With advanced laser weapons done, Beagle sold $666 dupsicles for advanced laser weapons. Go figure. He built 4 laser cannons, which is a little ambitious. They take a week to equip to the interceptors, the thing. How is he going to have 4 interceptors healthy and ready to receive laser cannons all at once?
Hey! It's a pizza! Excellent. A covert extraction. Now, what the fuck one is which?
Covert extracts are the ones where you bring up to 4 soldiers and you try to get the operative out without fighting Exalt. As in, you don't fight Exalt.
So if I remember correctly, ladies and germs, I believe the purpose is get within run and gun range of a relay and then just be a big dickhead from that point on.
There now.
We'll run up over here. I mean, pop, run, but then they still have grenades, so you're still gonna be a little careful. We're in cover though.
After a lot of painful maneuvering, Beagle was able to get Lime's trash can out, but the rest of his squad was too far from the evac zone to get out on the same turn. This is a pretty big mistake. You need your team getting out with the covert operative because the Exalt hacks don't last forever. They're just for 1 turn, and Exalt's going to be able to start shooting at Beagle now. Things got compounded really badly when Beagle thought that Nagash had the smoke grenade perk, which would let her throw a smoke grenade with the first action of her turn and then move afterward, and it turned out that she didn't. It's really hard to blame Beagle for this one. The lock on smoke grenade in Nagash's F1 screen is super misleading.
First action and not end your turn. You can command the engineer, so let's get it going. Let's do this shit. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
From there, the mission got pretty weird. Unable to extract, Beagle sort of oscillated between committing fully to extracting and fighting and killing Exalt. To be fair, there was no easy solution, but definitely he could have gotten out earlier than he did, and I think he recognized that as he continued to tilt further and further into the mission. Salt was zeroed out, trying to run 2 Overwatch shots with lightning reflexes and getting hit by both, which was hugely unlucky. And after a bit of maneuvering after breaking line of sight, in a time when it really seemed like the soldiers could get to the extract zone if they wanted to, Cappy moved in for kills on 6 Exalt operatives, managed to take down 3, but got zeroed out in response. Axel knocked the health points off Boz and Nagash as well, and there wasn't much left for them to do except finally make it to the extract zone in what turned out to be not such a great mission.
Fuck me.
We definitely ended the week at a low point, but Beagle's known for powering through low points in campaigns, even coming back from things like lost base defenses. So I'm excited to see what he can bring next Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over at twitch.tv/BeagsandJam. As always, I've been JoINrbs. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you'd like to support me making more of these and making them better, you can check out my Patreon, which is linked below the video. Or I am a partner at twitch.tv now, so you can check out twitch.tv/JoINrbs, subscribe to my streams, and I have a really cool blue wizard emote that you can spam in Beagle's chat while you're watching the show live if you'd like. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next week for another episode of JoINrbs Reviews Beaglerush's Thursday Night XCOM.